So, what if we played some 2048? Yeah, 2048. This is such a great game. Like everyone in my class right now, everyone who has played it has just memorized their twos. What is my record for this? Uh-oh. Oh, I should probably... Wait, before the record, I'm gonna share what the strat is. The strat is effectively force everything, like, everything comes down or to the left right now, and then it all goes into this corner. And so that way, and I messed this up, that is the one weakness. We can do stuff like that. So right now, we're trying to get this to a 64 so that we can combine and then put the greatest power at one of the four corners. My personal preference is the bottom right one, because it's the one I'm most used to. It's the one I'm personally most used to. You can do whatever you'd like. But effectively, yeah, so now gonna combine there, and then combine there, there. This is statistically infinitely better. That was a bad move. Because it was a bad move because something could have spawned there. This is statistically better than just throwing numbers in random spots. Yeah, and then this will be like 1,000, that'll be 500, 200, 100, 64, 32, 16. I mean, maybe not perfectly, but the 64 will go with it. But that's like the general basis of this strategy. That was a bad idea because something could have spawned there. It's not a horrible mess up early game because I can just have stuff come over here and then this be the new corner. But that is one of the ways that this strategy gets eliminated. And it's fine if something spawns over here because it's just a small number. And if you mess up before you have 200, you're usually able to fix it. But if you mess up after that, it's so painful. You might get a little bit of extra score. But, this is 2048. Numbers can only combine with... Yeah, this game is way too popular. Oh, have you guys realized the 2048 year is coming up soon? As of right now, it's 2025, so not even close. But by the time 2048 year does come around, there are a couple likely things. One, the game is just dead. Like, unheard of, unspeakable. Like, GTA 6, GTA 15 will be out. Sure. Just throwing numbers. But like, 2D games will be unheard of. That's one hypothesis. If that is sad hypothesis, not hypothesis. What? If that is the sad, like, reality, I guess I'm the only one who will remember the game. And my gen. No, I guess my parents would still be alive now. Yeah. I think, like, the Gen Alpha right now is... I mean, you guys are interesting bunch. I don't think you'll remember a simple game like this. Besides, like, 2025, this is barely a played game. Such a simple, free... I guess it's not exactly simple. But you can go look online for, like, 2049 or 2047. Or, like, 5x5, 2048. Which, obviously, the 4x4 is most popular played. I've also played Binding of Isaac, which is another... I think that one's a roguelike, not a RPG. I mean, the difference is minuscule, but, yeah. I mean, really, for a gaming channel, you just need something to talk about. Unfortunately, I most likely the most boring life ever. I also have the most time on my hands, which is a benefit in and of itself. Uh-oh. Not a major problem, just gonna cut right now. So, see you later. So, one of the annoying nuisances of the game is that you can't really remove this. Like, this is not going to move until we get 2048. However, now we can work around it. 816. That's a 64. Come on, quick. It's a 16. Uh-oh. Okay. Good. I need something. I need something to spawn right there. Sweet. Thank you. So now this is locked, so if I move right to left, it doesn't change anything. I mean, it doesn't. Okay. This is one of the beauties of 2048. Watch. Oh, beautiful. Keep going. That took, what, like 5 minutes? Yeah, this strategy is overpowered. Overpowered. Unbeatable. But as I was saying, year 2048, if the other scenario that could happen, which is preferably, to me, the more delightable scenario, is that, like, bajillions of 2048 videos come out. Not videos, I mean, of course videos, but, like, hybrid games, 2048 ranked. You could ask me, I have no clue what that is. 2048 with power-ups. I'm just making stuff up on the fly. Up. It's dangerous. Can go even more dangerous by going right. No. Need to get that 2 out of there. There we go. That's a 64. And I don't really care if it's over here or over here. Like, it's the same thing. Kind of. Because now, there we go. Lock that. There we go. Beautifully. Most likely gonna go to the next chain. Yeah, but 2048 speedruns, like, and I think, hopefully, the game, like, all its alternate, like, hybrid games, stay, like, 2448 doesn't even have to be played that much, just, like, alternate games. I think that would be pretty obvious. 2048 ranked? Like, if for some reason we go into another Fortnite, like, not decade, but a couple of years, and like 2048, but or the Fortnite, but that instead of guns, you do like, or instead of rarities or whatever, you do like, like that sort of. You probably get the point. Yeah, there are lots of options for something like that to occur. Here's a predicament. We need this to be locked so that we can push that way and then go down and then move this to the right. So that's 64, 32, 16. That is optimal. But this is not locked. So I guess just down. Oh, that's even better. Now, don't want anything on this aisle. There we go. Down. If something is spawned here, it'd be a nuisance, but Nothing it can't fix. Now to the right. Oh, we need that lock right there so we can move to the right. Beautifully. Yeah. And if you don't know what lock means, I mean, seems pretty self-explanatory. Just make sure that row or column doesn't move. Something like that. Yeah. Okay, I'll be cutting to the next checkpoint. This is where it gets difficult. Because everything is so full, kind of gives you panic, but really if you can just look for patterns, like stuff are diagonal from each other, like combining numbers are diagonal, you can focus those. But, don't get stressed if the whole board fills up. Do get stressed if this happens, where we have 32 on that side, and a 32, I mean, it's not a problem, right? Just made one of those. I'd like to lock that. Oh, there's locked. And now it gets tricky. Locked. Oh, okay, now it's not tricky. Just funnel stuff in that way. Like, doop, 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 and then this command here. I don't know why I just dooped. That's a problem. Oh, thank goodness. That's an unlikable 4. And it's unlocked. Okay, gonna cut again. This is the next problem. Most of the numbers are spawning over here, then combining over here, making the 64. We want to funnel them this way to the 32, and then the 64 can go over here. That is the ideal plan. Now the next problem. What do we do with the 64? A couple of things can happen. One, I can cut when this problem actually occurs, which it has. Go combine this, and then we wait for the next 64. Or, yeah, next 64. There's the next 64. Have beautiful 3 things all lined up perfectly, in sync. And then, yeah, see what I'm talking about? It's combining over here. You want it to funnel over here. Think down. Then the 2 goes, it's fine. It's workable. I didn't mean for that to combine. To the right. Thank you. And then, gonna do another cut. Cut. Can you cut? Okay. This is another problem. How do we get the 2 unstuck? The answer is combining these 2. There we go. Can combine those 2. Then we can funnel stuff into here. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Let's count. 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, 1,000, 2,000, 4,000. Beautiful thing. Now we have a lot more room. So, what is my record? My personal record. You can see that this is... Oh. Didn't mean to do that. This is the same as this. This, same as that. Which means this is actually the first time I've played on this computer. However, it is not the first time I've played 2048. Oh, what was my record? I think it was 8,000, but it was definitely 8,000. But I also got a 1,000 also. Like I had, yeah. And there, I don't think I actually died from messing up. think I died from stuff being too full. So once you get to 8,000, it just becomes luck, not messing up or any of that. Because this would be 4,000 for one. No, this is 4,000 because you're trying to make the 8,000. This is 4,000. That's 2,000, 1,000, 500, 200, 100, 64, 32. That already uses half your board. And so instead of playing with a 4x4, you are now playing with a 2x4, which is not fun to play with. So if stuff spawn exactly where you need them to, great. Yeah, you will probably get a 8,000. 16,000, oh my goodness, that's even harder. You have to do the same thing, but with one less space. And then after that, a 32,000, one less space. I think I've seen this 16,000. I think. But yeah, this game's not easy. 2048 is not 2048. Like, right, 2000. I think I've done it. I haven't done an official speedrun. That would most likely be something that happens in 2048, the year. Oh, that was dangerous. That was dangerous because the only way if something spawns right here, if all three of these columns are locked, then we can start pushing the stuff up. But if it spawns here again, there's already something over there. We go up. It's a it's a 50% chance that if it spawns here, just cooked. Even if it does spawn here, we go to the right. Yeah, it's just way too risky to lock 3 columns. Locking 1 column is difficult. If it's not on the side, it's near impossible. But it is possible. Okay, another cut. Next problem. Problem fixed. Never mind. So, want to mention I may be cooked. Yep, I'm cooked. Oh. I'm actually not cooked. Are we? No. So now we have the second row. Yeah, working with 2 rows is actually surprisingly difficult. Who knew? Oh, beautiful thing. Well, making a 2,000 and a 4,000 is hard. But first try, it's difficult. Thank you so much for watching this far. Excuse me. Now, I'm going to press pause instead of stop, because we're going to do another cut. Now, we're playing a game with just on a harder difficulty. Remember the 5x5 I mentioned before? Yeah, now we're playing on a 3 rifle. So, I don't know what to talk about. I'm really good at talking. No, I'm just kidding. This stuff requires practice. Thank you for watching this far. That word needs to come out of my vocabulary. What if I make a video where isn't said in the entire thing? That could be interesting. That could be very interesting. Oh, beautiful stuff. Right? The wait time is almost over. Uh-oh. Don't panic. Nope, don't panic. I wasn't panicking. Said it again. The worm was panicking, not me. Let's see. Okay. Are you all ready to witness the biggest combo that you will ever see on the internet? The biggest combo. Ready? Go. Beautiful thing. Beautiful. However, this video is getting very long. So I'll be cutting right now. So was playing the game till it booted me up here. And I'm like, huh? Why did it boot me up here? I I guess I've never gotten that. Sorry for the interruption. Score is calculated by... So, if I press new game... Do you see I have a 4 and a 4? I'll zoom this out. And then I'm at 0 score. I go combine them. I get 8 score. That's because when you add a 4 and a 4, you get 8. So, you get, like, 8 score. You get 8,000 first try. Well, that was dumb. Let's see. Well, I, should stop saying that. I hope that you enjoyed this video of 2048 and of me almost beating my record until not pointing fingers, pointing mouse, but hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, please subscribe. It means a lot to small channels like these. Please comment. I think that would make me very happy. What do I mean? I think. Okay. Goodbye.